guys, welcome back to the Maui another Java tutorial session. In this tutorial we are going to learn about the methods and constructors in the Java. Before the begin, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Let's start the session. First of all, we talk about the methods. You can see that there are several topics under the method. What is mean by method? Method signature, type of method, method calling, type of method called according to the return type and parameter, and also example. Let's move to the first one. The first one is the what is the mean by the method. A method in the Java is a block of statements that has a name and can be executed by calling. Second one is the method signature. Here you can see on the screen the method structure, access modifier, return type, name of the method, and inside of the parentheses list of the parameters. After that, inside of the curly brackets, body of the method. What is mean by the access modifier? Access modifier is that it defines the access type of the method. It can be a public, it can be a private, it can be a default, likewise. And return type. Return type say that the what type of data returned from the method. You know there are several data types. What are they? Integer, boolean, floating point numbers, likewise data types. I'm taking example. Think you get a data type integer data type as a return type of the method. Then that method must be returned the integer value. If it is not likewise, then compiler create a error. And third one is the name of the method. That is the method name. You can give the suitable name for the your method, and inside of the parenthesis list of parameters. List of parameters is the values. We pass the value for the values for the method. We can provide the several argument to the method, and after the inside of the curly bracket there is a body of the method. We can write the instructions we want. I think that you can get the basically idea about the method signature. Next move to the another one. Type of Java methods. There are two types of Java methods. What are they? Standard library methods, user-defined methods. First of all, we talk about the standard library methods. These are built-in methods in the Java that are available to the use. In the Java class library has the method predefined. It cannot be changed to the programmer because these methods are predefined. Then we call as a standard library method. You can see that there are two examples for it, print and main method. Now we move to the second one, user defined method. We can create our own method based on our requirement. We can change the method. It is not any other special rule. Let's move to the next page. Now you can see the example for the standard library methods. That is the main method. Public static void main inside of the parenthesis string args. Why we are talk about the main method especially? Because we cannot execute our every Java program without including the main method. If we execute the program without main method, compiler create an error. Therefore, we must include the main method for the every Java program. By the way, every Java program's execution of the Java program is beginning with the main method. Let's consider the step by step of the characteristic of the main method. First one is the public. Public is the access modifier of the main method. It can be accessed from within the class, outside the class, within the package, and outside the package. The second one is the static. Static is the keyword. It can be accessed without creating the object. That is the special thing. And void. Void is the return type. Java main method doesn't return anything because return type is void. And main. Main is the name of the method. It is fixed. We cannot change. And last thing is the string args, parameter list of the method. It is the string type of array. Next, move to another example. This is the example for the user-defined method. Class main. Main is the name of the class. There are two methods, user-defined method and standard library method. The every Java program is execution is beginning with the main method. Therefore, we look at the main method. Inside of the main method, there are three statements. First statement was print on the screen and go to the second one. Second one is the method calling. This is the syntax for the method calling. Now compiler search the where the my method and go to the method. In the public static void my method inside of the body inside of the my method has the body of the method. Public is the access modifier. Static is the static keyword. We can access the method without creating the object. Void is the return type. This method doesn't return the anything, and my method is the name of the method. Now this statement was goes to the execute and go to the third statement of the main method. That is the this statement execute using the system out.println method. Then program is finished. Now we move to the run the program. What will be the output of the program? You can see the output of this program. The three texts are printed on the screen. Method calling. To call the method in the Java, write a method's name followed by the two parentheses and the semicolon. This is the method calling. You can see example. I explain using the example. Public class my class 1. My class 1 is the name of the class. You can see the inside of the class has the two methods, user defined method and standard methods. When we are go to the standard method, inside of the standard method has the one statement. It is the method calling. You can see the I told you description of the method calling. How to when we are calling the method, we follow this several syntax. We must write the method name and we must include the parenthesis and we must include the semicolon. If the method has parameters, we must include the parameters inside of the parenthesis. This method has no parameters, therefore we write the like as. Now compiler search the where the my method and go to the my method and this statement was print on the screen. This is the execution of the program. Now we move to the second section. This is the second section, type of the method according to the return type and parameter. We I told you There are two types of methods. What are they? Are user-defined methods and standard library methods. Now we are going to discuss the type of methods according to the return type and parameter. There are four types of methods. The first one is the method with return value but no parameters. Example, public int my method. Int is the return value with return value but no parameters. Inside of the parameters goes to the null, it has no parameters. Second one is the method with parameters but no return value. Example, public void my method. Inside of the parenthesis there is two parameters and method body. The return value is goes to void. That means this method is cannot return the anything from the method, and it has the two parameters. Third one is the method with parameters and with return value. Both of these are in the this method. It has the parameters, it has the return value. Public int my method, inside of the parenthesis there is the int a and int b. These are the parameters. Int is the return type. Fourth one is the method with no return value and no parameters. Public void, it has no return value and parameters. Public void my methods. Void is goes to meaning that method cannot return anything, and inside of the parenthesis it goes to the null. I think that you can get the idea about the type of the method. Now we move to the another. This is the last section of the methods. Example, a method can also call the multiple times. When we create a method in one time, but we can call multiple times. That is the benefit of the when we are using the method. Public class my class 2. My class 2 is the name of the class, and inside of the class there is the method, to method. The every Java program execution is beginning with the main method. Therefore, I am going to the inside of the main method. There are three statements in the main method. Look at the my method. My method. Here you can see the method calling. We call the wall to the my method. Now compiler search the where the my method in this program. Go to the this one and execute the body of the method. And second statement, again we call to the my method and go to the second again we go to the my method and print on the screen this text. Again there is a tree statement, it is, and also method colon. We call the my method 3 times. What will be the output of this program? This text is print on the screen 3 times. That is the execution of this program. And now look the what will be the output of this program. You can see the output of this program. I just got executed text is print on the screen 3 times. Multiple parameters. This is the second example. Multiple parameters. Public class my class 3 is the name of the class, and inside of the class there is two methods. When we are considering the main method, you can see inside of the main method there are two method calling. We call the one method 2 times, but this method has the parameters not the argument, because parameters and arguments are two different. My method, inside of the parenthesis there is the normal and for value. The normal text, this text is assigned to the f name, and 4 is assigned to the age. When the now when the compiler is searching in the where the my method, after the inside of the my method print on the screen normal and for as a text. Now we go to the second statement of the main method. There is a second statement. Again we call to the same method using different argument, Kamal and 32. Thus these arguments are assigned to the f name and age, and execute the body of the my method. Then program was finished. And that is the execution of this program. I think that you can got the idea about the this program. If you have any doubts, you can write down the comment box. Now run the program and look what will be the output of this program. Sorry. You can see the output of this program. Normal is 4 and Kamal is 32. This is the output of this program. Now we move to the third example. It is a difficult example, but it is not difficult when we are trying to understand. Class box. Box is the name of the class. Inside of the box class there are several attributes and behaviors. Let's consider the one by one. There is 3 variables: width, height and depth. We declare using the w data type, and after you can see that there is a method name is the volume. It has a return type w, therefore this method must return the value. It returns the volume of the object. And second method, void setDim. It has the 3 parameters inside of the parenthesis. You can see w is the data type, h double d. Inside of body of this setDim method, these parameters are assigned to the width and height and depth. And this program has another class box demo. Box demo is the name of the class. You can see the main method of the program. Box, my box is new box. What is this? This is the creation of the object. I told to you we cannot directly access the method without static keyword. Therefore we must create a object. You can see this method and this method has no static keyword. Therefore we must create a object. Object name is my box 1 and is equal to the new box. New is the keyword that is used to allocate the memory for the my box 1, and box is the default constructor. W vol, here we declare the variable as a w data type, and Here we call the set dim method using the object name my box 1 object dot set dim. Here we assign the argument to the set dim method. These arguments are assigned to the w, h and d, and these parameters values are assigned to the width, height and depth. After, you can see the vol equal my box dot volume. Why this is the this is not it has a this method is written the value, therefore its value must catch by the another variable. This variable is the vol variable catch the output of this my volume of volume method. Volume method is return the volume of the object and it is catched by the vol variable, and finally it print on the screen using the system out.println method. This is the execution of this program. Have you any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can write in the comment boxes. Let's run the program. Oh, sorry. You can see the output of this program. Object volume is printed on the screen. The method we end our part 1 of the session about the method in the Java. I think that you can get an idea about the methods in the Java. Then we contact with the second session of the Java is the constructors.